is what I need.
Hey, good evening. Just want to let you guys know I apologize. I'm not feeling real well, so I'm not going to do the video part, but I will be here. Right. You can hear any of that? I'm assuming you can hear me. Do me a favor, can somebody give me a thumbs up? Make sure you can hear that. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Julie. Hey, Davis, M, Tammy, Kathy, Vicky, what up? And Julie. And everybody else who's silent watching. Appreciate you. 2 videos, a grand total of, I want to say hour and a half, if I recall correctly. I'm getting ready to start the video, but just want to make sure. Who's here? Yeah, first one is an hour and a half. And then the second one is just short of an hour. Maybe 2.5 hours. And if it gets slow, boring, repetitive, whatever the case is, we can just skip forward. All right, you guys ready? Alrighty. Normally I would say it's Friday night, Saturday night, going to a party, but this feels like damn smack in the top of the day. I mean, come on.
Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Trisha, Jennifer, Stacy. What up, KK?
How are y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm getting under the weather. My throat started going out.
If you ever see me, I hope everybody's doing well. If you ever see me like sitting like this, that's my go-to posture. That's how I sat all the time as a kid. I'm not even kidding. It's because I'm just exasperated. I didn't think it was going to be that hot right now.
Bullshit.
Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias, gracias. I have a rare day off today.
Every day's a day off.
I hope all of you are doing well. And also, hello, this is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. It is so hot.
Don't tell me she's going to court.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I want to get a beverage, right? But I'm going to wait because there's a certain convenience store that has these, they have slushies, but they're energy slushies. It's like a Monster, but a slushie. Oh my goodness, thank you.
Isn't that look like for the red carpet or something?
Thank you so
Or
much.
even if you're going to go that much popping out, I mean, isn't that like for some late night club or something?
See if there's any haters. Anyway, I have a little bit of a drive. Would you like to take a drive with me? I would like you all to join me. Hey Michelle, how are you? So, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to cool down still. I'm not even kidding. Like, you never see me this red. You never do. Oh my goodness.
Squared.
I wasn't expecting that.
What's up, ladies?
Thank you. Gracias. Yes, and if this is the first video that you see of mine, well, welcome. And
Yeah, and I was about to say thank you all for being here with me this evening.
Hi, Victoria.
I'm gonna try to crash early today. That's why I didn't want to.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Do this late.
I'm hoping the reception makes it all the way over there. Thank you.
Yeah, this is her first.
Likewise, Michelle.
First live today.
Oh my goodness. When I got in this car and did this video, it was 65 degrees. I was already talking to y'all. Now it's 71.
Is she just going to keep pretending like nobody's wondering why she's dressed like that? I mean, asking for a friend, you know?
And I have a very important meeting right now with a very important governmental agency. So many steps, but it's okay.
I'm going to say...
A bullshit.
I mean, who goes to a government agency meeting dressed like that? Come on. Whatever.
It's okay. Lady Justice is slow a lot of times, but man, she makes a fucking grand entrance. She really does. And so if you all can say a prayer for me, if I can't say any details, but if you can just say, just the thought of you thinking, I hope Vanessa gets the best outcome today, just like that. That's it.
Hey, Vanessa Trevino.
And I hope all of you
there you
get
go.
the best outcome in this day.
As requested.
Thank you. So I wore a sweater dress and I have a blazer because it was real chilly this morning. But I should have known. This happens to me all the time. The first cold day, I would in high school, I would bust out with the nicest houndstooth bullshit.
Exactly.
A bullshit.
By the way, we're going to be hearing a lot from our little friend, the little boy, little kid. So just an FYI.
By the time it was noon, like I felt like I was just a walking sauna. I never learn. Get out of here with your freaking bananas. Oh. They always start that. It's always this video is about nothing. And it's always these Indian men. I have never seen a man from America. Do you know that, Indian men? And I'm willing to bet that they get a whole lot more women here in America than you all do in India. I know that's a fact. And you don't see American men putting the banana stuff or that little white thing that looks like a spermatozoa, doing push-ups. That's not sexy. Anyways, kudos to the American men because they don't ever have to do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. And I just went live, again, to kind of, I don't know. It's sad what I'm going to say because, it shouldn't be that way, but, I don't care. I kind of went live just to rub it in the faces of my haters that I'm thriving. And I'm doing just fine.
Good for you, Vanessa. You go, girl.
I'm petty like that. I'm not always petty. But, I'm a human. I'm not even going to say that I'm working on that. Because I'm not. Because I'm only petty with vicious haters. That's it.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Alrighty. Quick poll. If you actually believe she's going to a government agency meeting, punch number 1. If you think she's going to do some extracurricular activities of a different kind, push number 2.
Thank you. Gracias. Y'all. Man, it's already 73 degrees. I wore a freaking sweater dress. That's why you should always dress in layers.
Yeah, Vanessa, you wore a sweater dress. Oh my goodness. Look at how warm and fuzzy that sweater dress is. You must be sweating up a storm. Jeez. How could you? Covering up so much with a sweater vest, a sweater dress.
You should always dress in layers. Hi, Belinda, how are you? Also, I'm not one of those girls. I love you, Amelia. She's like, it's not petty, it's brave and bold. You know what? It just feels like it's petty because I don't like throwing anything in anybody's face, right? But one of the biggest problems they have with me is they don't, and that's why they keep trying, is they don't see me suffering the way they want me to suffer. That's why they talk shit about every tragedy, and it's like, look at her, she's not even depressed, and she's not even this, and it's like, I know what they're doing what a lot of people do. When somebody maybe talks about an idea, the majority of people, won't get it, and they'll be like, oh, that's impossible. And it's like, just move out the damn way. The people that can't should move out of the way of the people that can. Period. Right? And that's the kind of mentality they have. They assume that just because, and they know, and they're never going to admit it, They're never going to admit it. They would never be able to go through all this shit that happened to me and is happening to me and well, I was going to say and not turn into a fucking asshole, but the thing is, by nature, they're fucking assholes. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, well, you are one by default. I mean, you said it yourself the other day.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, there's only less than a week left, right? For February, and then I'm not going to see y'all for like 3 months. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And Manny with the micro penis, right? Don't think that you're gonna, that I'm gonna fall for you goading fucking Ofelia Moreno to try to say some bullshit, and I'm gonna be like, I'm going live. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do if I have to. I mean, I think after last night, y'all, that was crazy. I thought I was dreaming it. And I was like, was I dreaming it? And then I saw my Facebook live below this one. And I was like, no, the fuck, I was not dreaming it. No, I wasn't. I would have been completely mortified. Forget about a crack pipe. Forget about a crack pipe. That took the cake. I was like, no. I know. And the thing is,
she's still going on about the dentures. Or what she thinks that, oh my, really?
Anybody, could recover from addiction, right? Anybody can, if they want to, right? I mean, since that's what they imply. Even though I don't possess any traits of what they say I am, right? But you ain't never gonna grow your teeth back. You ain't never gonna grow your teeth back. And if I'm talking shit, all you have to do, and everybody's probably like, why do you care so much? This lady went on a whole ass campaign. I'm not even kidding. She tries these things really, really hard for like a month or 2 or 3. And she's on the same bullshit to try to convince people. And then she'll give up, and then she'll try the next bullshit. Well, during this one particular period of time, it's because everybody was complimenting me on my smile. Because
a bullshit?
What?
A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
What business would it be of hers or anybody else? With everything she tries, she just wants to shame me. For real, like, maybe they won't like her if they know that she doesn't have any teeth, or they think she doesn't have any teeth. Yeah, let me try that. I'm not kidding.
Still with
That's crazy. For real. She was telling everybody, tiene placas in Spanish. Oh, fucking rancho hillbilly tejano. Tiene placas, ni son sus dientes. She has denture. 42. I was 42 when she did that. And even 5 years later, I still haven't ever had a cavity in my life. And these are all my teeth. And some of you fucking haters try to make fun of my teeth. Right? At least they're mine. At least they're mine, trying to say, she has some little dog teeth. Well, I'm sorry that I don't have big old horse teeth like y'all. I'm sorry that I can't eat an apple through a fence like you. Oh, goodness. Right? No, and then, so she was really trying to, y'all, I even had to eat an apple live. I was like, I don't know why this lady's going on telling y'all that these are not my teeth, these are my teeth. And I lifted my gums, and I lifted my top lip and my bottom lip. I literally showed my whole damn mouth. And I know that bitch is gonna be watching the video. And people are going to be asking her too. I'm sure there's going to be those hate pages that do not like her that are probably going to be saying, you know what, Vanessa's right. You know, when that fucking hater was trying to convince the world that Vanessa had dentures, Vanessa literally lifted up and showed everybody her gums and how her teeth are connected to her body. So how come she's not doing the same thing? But what she's gonna do is she's gonna say she proved it to y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh my God. And then her sisters, they're talking shit in the back, and all the time talking shit. All the time just lying and lying. But it's because both of them are just... Ain't nobody trying to break their door down to be their friend. And they grew up looking like that and having those faces and those eyeballs and all that shit, right? So anybody that is the complete opposite of them, they hate. And they don't like it. You know how some men are mean, and a woman may have never done anything to that man, but because he knows he never will have a chance with her, she didn't even reject him, right? But he will do everything in his power to somehow tarnish her in the eyes of anybody else. That's how these bitches are. And it's like, both of y'all don't even have no fucking teeth. That you're not going to convince me that all of a sudden her stupid sister that's always talking a lot of shit about me in the background. A lot. You want me to start getting funny? Because I can. I can. I've been concentrating on your sister. But you keep opening your mouth. I could get real funny. In fact, I think we can agree. No, not really. I was going to say, I think we can agree that it'd be easier. It'd be much easier for me to get funny with you. But no. Because even though you're fatter than your sister, you're you know, you don't act like a fucking Tejano hillbilly, although you are stupid. You see, so it balances out. Anyways, so always talking shit. Do you know how I have kept my mouth shut about how your sister has dentures and you probably got those teeth that you suddenly had perfect teeth, you know, this year? And it's like, you know, you got that shit on TV. You know you did. You know you did.
Dentures.
That's probably why you got sick too. You never changed those motherfuckers out. Oh. Why lie about it? Y'all. Okay. She has to lie about having dentures because she's not going to feel like a badass. She's going to know. You all know what people look like when they don't have their dentures in their mouths. You know exactly what people look like. There's an absence of volume there, and their mouth looks all chupado, like sucked in. But no. This woman craves, she calls herself the very dick. Like, you know. You know, like, I mean, like I'm a badass as badasses. No. No, you've done too much shit. You're not even close. You're not even close. You're not even close to the people that could maybe be close to that. Even if they're not close, you're not even close to those, right?
She won't be gone for 3 months. Watch.
If she were to admit that she had dentures, then she would look freaking stupid. And I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be that mean last night. Get out of here with your finger poking.
I'll say,
I'll deal with him right now.
I'm going to say inside of 2
Look
weeks.
at that one with legs open. I know. Qué feo. Mira, you see, there's this spermatozoa doing push-ups.
Spermatozoa doing push-ups.
I would not trust. No, I would not trust. No. Mm-mm. No small animals. No. Look at him with his banana. Everything. Literally everything.
Hey, Barbara, welcome back.
Ew, he did that thing. What is that? It's something that looks like if they're opening their legs.
She's not supposed to be watching video
Oh, God.
while she's driving.
Why did Facebook make these emojis? What are these useful for? Honestly, what are they useful for other than this?
What are you using?
I don't see any wholesome way for those things to be used. Gross. Those are not haters, those are predators. Those are predators. I know. Don't worry, I'm gonna stop right now. Anyway, you know? So yeah. Nobody knew I was funny. No one knew I was funny. I literally waited almost 8 years to let anybody know that I was funny. The only people that knew I was funny were people that I loved and that loved me off of social media. Right? And the thing is, even when I saw Ofelia Moreno trying to ridicule me in every way, I never got funny. I never got funny. I never got funny. And the thing is, my kind of funny is not like, you know, you're fat. No. My kind of funny is like, I say the shit that everybody wants to say, but there's no fucking way that they're ever gonna fucking say it. I say that shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but everybody else is the bully, right?
But I'm starting to think, you know, especially that fucking Angie. And it's true. It's true. The other day I have, you know, my friends, if you all want to go and follow their page, Kat and Friends, K-A-T and Friends on YouTube. That page was created, she always wants to say, these 4 ladies have created a page just to bash me. No, they created a page because none of them had platforms. And you were talking shit on your shitty platform. So how were they going to defend themselves? They were going to make a fucking defense platform. That's what they did. But just the same way you lie about me, you lie about them. Right? And so the other day, Angie was talking shit. And it's like, Angie, have you heard me talking shit about the serious things that they were mentioning on that page? Because you want to make it seem like if you don't have no fucking skeletons in your closet. You want to make it seem like I'm the only one that could be targeted by your dumbass sister. And there's not things to be looked into your household. But I've never gone there with you. Never. No matter how much you bump your gums in the background. That's what I wanted to say about that. Yeah, look at how crazy this guy is getting.
Hey, Ginger.
You know, like, do they really think that I'm gonna be like, y'all, what's his name? I don't even know how to pronounce, I don't know how to read that shit. Let's just say his name was Bob.
Muhammad.
Do they really think that I'd be like, oh my God, Bob, you're matching my freak. Y'all, Bob, inbox me right now so I can book the first plane to fucking India. Because you just matched my freak. No? Oh, I bet you, I mean, why else would you do that? You know? That's crazy. I like that because it's like right now I'm gonna get a fucking brain freeze, but it's okay because I'm gonna be refreshed. I love it. And I'm gonna have a crazy amount of energy. true, for real. I'm like, and they try really hard, and I'm wondering, is that what they think? For real, that I'm just gonna stop my live video and I'm gonna be like, be still, my beating heart. You know what? I thought you were matching my freak. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure, Bob. I thought maybe you were matching my freak. You know, with the bananas, right? And I was like, no, let me wait. I don't want to be embarrassed, right? What if I'm too forward, right? Too sexual, right? But then I saw the spermatozoa doing the push-ups, and I was like, oh my God, he's matching my freak. I waited my whole lifetime to find my soulmate.
Speaking of 80s commercials, you guys remember that commercial? Frying pan. This is your brain. And then the egg frying. This is your brain on drugs. What the heck is she talking about?
Now I can block. Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I have foundation on. I haven't worn foundation in forever. That's why you can't see my freckles. This is how I went my whole life. And it's a really light foundation though. It's not full coverage because I was like, it might be hot, and it was. It was. But yeah, that's why you cannot see my freckles. Look at how nice the foundation lies on your face. I haven't worn foundation in a long time.
Hey, Stephanie, Cindy Young,
But every time that I know I am,
Alice's Restaurant,
my face,
Crystal, what's up?
right?
And of course, the Predator.
Freaking haters.
Welcome,
Shut your
Predator.
face. Oh my goodness. You want okay?
Living my best life. Trisha, Jane McNeely, what up? Hi, Wendy.
And some of you talking.
And if I missed anybody, I apologize. Thank you for being here.
I'm being serious. Anyways, I like to do that, and then I will, you know, put my favorite primer on, and look at that. Look at that. And the haters hate it. Hate it.
What do they hate?
Remember that one the other day? What's her name? Luann? Was it Luann? Remember, she had been here before? She was the one, she was the white lady that was taking her pictures like this, trying to look real feminine. Because if she doesn't take pictures like this, she looks like, put the lotion on the skin, or you get the hose again.
Me vale madre.
For real, that one, remember that one? The first time she came to hate, and the second time she came to hate. And this is something that is repeated by a lot of fucking haters, right?
You are.
And you put a shit ton of highlighter on your face. Yeah? You know, and most people would think that, you see, most people would just, I don't know, some people would be like, why would she say that? But whatever, I guess she's just being an asshole. And it's like, no. She's insecure. Because putting highlighter on your face is like putting a fucking spotlight on your face. Putting highlighter on your face is literally like shining and putting a spotlight on your face.
Hey, Cynthia Leach.
Don't get mad at me because you got a face like that and no top lip, and there's no way that you are going to draw attention to the middle of your face.
Christina Grove.
And
Kathy
a
Myers.
lot of them get mad because I use highlighter. And they try to tell me, you use too much highlighter. And it's like, ma'am, I don't think anybody should be taking any kind of beauty tips from you, seeing as there is no traditional standards of beauty that I see from here. You know what I mean? Right? Deborah Lynn says, what primer do you use? I use Monistat anti-chafing gel. It's for the lady parts. So, you know, I've never used it for its use. I bought it for the first time when I read about it as a primer. And I've never used another primer since then. I'm on the 3rd tube from when I last bought them in 2022. Not the monostat that you put inside yourself. No. It's a white tube with a purple top, and it says monostat anti-chafing gel. I know, Miss Wanda. Thank you so much for making the comment that you made the other day. Thank you so much. I love you. You see, y'all? You see, you sister wives. I mean, sister cousins. That's why I really do not take kindly to y'all. Because these people right here, they're white folks that have made the choice not to choose hate. That's why I have an issue with all of you other hateful ones. Because it's a choice that you make. Thank you. Do you use it, Cynthia? You're welcome, Wanda. I love you too. Do you use it, Cynthia? My hair got all messed up because I got all sweaty. But I'm not red anymore. It finally went away. I love that. Yes. Freaking sister cousins.
Oriana.
That's why they don't come over here anymore. The only one that came over here the other day was Alfreda. Get out of here with your antebellum mentality. Y'all do know what antebellum means, right? Those are the vibes that I get from, you know what? The ultimate antebellum page. That's what y'all remind me of. You all give me, you on that. Y'all are a bunch of hateful bitches. That's the vibe y'all give me. Is hateful antebellum vibes. For real. I'm being serious. Yeah. Like, deep down inside, you wish it was the pre-Civil War days. And ain't nobody gonna change my mind. Donna Lockwood says, I use Head and Shoulders conditioner. That's the only shampoo I use. And the residual from my hair, I also just wash the rest of my body with it, because the active ingredient in that is really good for, it's anti-comedogenic. A really good cream for wrinkles is a creme de la mer, and I used it for about 12 years. It's amazing, but it's very expensive. But you don't have to use a lot. But I'm glad that I used it, because I think that's one of the things that saved it saved me from, had I not used it, I think my wrinkles would have been deeper, or I would have had more today. No, we did. I wasn't referring to Lady Antebellum. No. I'm talking about the Antebellum period. For real. Where they thought they was superior. That's the vibes. That's the vibes y'all bitches give me. Because I know you're looking at me. And how dare you say, you're just as white as me. I'm not white like you. My goodness. Thank you, Sherry. You really cannot, I can't believe I went like almost like my whole teenage years and 20s and 30s, and no one but the people that lived with me knew that I had freckles.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Unless you want to go in there with me and get it. You can't. You want to? It's a truck stop.
Oh. a truck stop and she's going like that. There you go. I ain't saying nothing. Just there you go.
I'm gonna have a brain freeze. And I always tell myself, don't do it, because those things hurt. But man, never in my life, even when I was a little kid and I was introduced to brain freezes at the Kmart, when I was a little kid, that's the first time, and I never learned. Every single time, just like I would burn my mouth because I couldn't wait for the food to cool down, is the same thing. It's the same thing. I never learned. What is this wonderful thing called an icy?
Yes, please explain to America what freezer burn is, because we have no idea.
Red one, and they have a cola one. I don't know which one I like better. All I know is that I have I never learned from the last time. Drink that shit slow. So I already know it's gonna happen again because I never learn. Oh, we got another one. Get over here. Sherry says I should have started something. You know what you can start right now? Everybody should. Every woman should. Every woman should be on a retinoid. Every woman should be on a retinoid. Every woman. And that's because the last 20 years my work is literally in the sun. It's in the sun. That's why, look at my tan. This is the arm that's right here where the window is. Where's my card? I saw it right now. Like, I literally just saw it. Oh, I'm not gonna dump.
Hey, Vicky.
I just saw it right now.
Jax, in case I missed you. Luke, what up?
I don't want to pay with cash. Hold on, you guys.
I mean, why even bother wearing a top if you're gonna be virtually completely popped out like that? I mean, what's the point?
I don't know. She said, did you see your neighbor show all her gums and teeth? I don't know. I still don't believe it. I'm gonna pull a her on her. I still don't believe it. It's some bullshit trick or something. Just the same way she said, no, if her grown son today in 2025, no, there's no way that he stuck up for his mother. There's no way. Because she doesn't want to believe that my children love me. You hateful ass bitch. So I'm going to pull a her on her. No, I don't care. I don't care what she did. If they're still dentures. Eat an apple. A Honey Crisp. When it's real crispy too. Not a soft one. Not a Red Delicious. Not that. Where did my card go? I'm just going to have to dump everything out. Aren't I?
Jessie Bear. I saw you over there the other day.
No, I don't think she got her dentures. No.
Welcome, sir.
No, she's narcissistic. She likes nice
Oh, ma'am.
things.
Whatever you are. I think
For herself. No. Her sister's the one that would get the freaking, you know?
To answer this question, no. I do not. Not one bit. And the fact that you would go out like this, like to the store, to a gas station, truck stop gas station, just adds to the cringiness of it.
Teeth off of Timu. I'm being serious. Man, I could see her fucking putting chiclets on the front of her teeth too. These are my teeth. They're not chiclets. That's how much those ladies lie.
Look at that look on her face. Like she loves that everybody's turning her eyes on her, especially all the dudes. Obviously, all the guys are like, whoa. I guarantee you. You saw that smirk on her face.
I love these things, and the hardest part is choosing which one.
You can't tell me you can't. Anybody in here. Okay, Jesse Bear. You can't tell me that somebody thinks that's an attractive look. Seriously. Oh man. Yeah, I am curious to where the hell she's going dressed like that.
Hi, who's open?
Double lemon?
Mm-hmm.
477.
Ready?
That's right.
How's your day today?
Good. How about you?
Good, thank you.
So don't go down all the way.
Right, ma'am.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
You too, likewise. Thank you, all of you. I love this stuff. It did feel fast. It did feel fast. It did, didn't it? I don't care. It's gonna happen. It's okay. Did you all know that whenever they transfer, like somebody's gonna have an organ transplant, did you all know that they use this one has the little balls. It's not, an icy is like real smooth, but this one has like their little tiny little balls, right? And this is what they use to hold the organ and keep it, you know, cool. Except it's not a slushy, it's water. This is called a Brazil. And I always go, I mean, as much as the haters want you to believe that I am addicted to narcotics, you know, no, I have ADHD, so I have an abundance of energy, and so I always stop and get like a cold, usually it's a Monster, right? And the other day I stopped here and I was like, I wish I had an icy, but they have too much sugar, and they do, just so you know. This has a, you know, they do. because the monsters that I get, they don't have no sugar. But I was like, I don't know. I'm a freak for a slushie. I'm not even kidding. So, but usually I just ignore it. I don't look at them and I don't go over there because, you know, I don't want to drink my calories. But when it said it had 300 milligrams of caffeine, I was like, that is not an energy. That's get your ass over here. Mm-hmm.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Kristen, do they actually call it slush? I don't know. But I know it's going to sound kind of morbid. But you know how some people want an ice machine? I want a slush machine that just is water. Can you imagine that? I would love that shit. I would love that shit. You know why?
Did she just say they
Because
put
I would add my own
organs
like Crystal Light and stuff like that, and I'd be
while they're
able to
waiting
make
for a
all of my own
transplant?
sugar-free slushies. For real.
Does she mean in that cup or in that ice?
I'd be getting.
What else is she talking about? How would she even know that? Because she's never around any kind of situation like that. That's not her
This one is orange.
job.
But the other one is a coconut pineapple. It tastes just like a freaking margarita. I'm sorry, pina colada. It just. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sheila. You know what? I think so. Yeah. I know people would. She says, no, that would be amazing. I feel like, because at first I thought, I wish I had like a snow cone machine, right? But honestly, those flakes for a snow cone, it's too hot. Those are going to melt too fast. But this is perfect. This is perfect. And it's a slushie, you know? I don't know. Sometimes I drink so much of it that my whole stomach gets all cold. But I'm refreshed. Mm-hmm. Coconut and pineapple. I swear to you. The only reason that I didn't get it was because the last 2 times I got it, and I like this one. I like orange stuff. Mm-hmm. There is a difference.
They have no sugar? Yeah, right.
These slushies are like the first slush puppies. Because ices, and they have an icy. They have an icy machine here too.
A Rose and King. Yes, it's for the first one.
And I remember when I first had a slush puppy. The first time I had a slush puppy was at this little store on the bad side of town, on the west side of town, called Superette. But I loved it because it just had a bunch of, you know, shit that other little stores didn't have. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, even I knew that they use dry ice, not actual ice, which is going to melt and dilute to water. What? And in the airline business, when I worked in it, we used to have those shipments all the time, medical, not specimens, but just medical, either tissue or whatever. And they'd come and they'd ship that stuff out, and with always dry ice. What the heck is she talking about? She just
and no one else in town had a slush puppy machine. But the cups were like real freaking tiny. Everything was so much smaller in the 80s, like, you know, they weren't giving you like a tub of slush. Yeah, are you kidding? I would go crazy. As a kid, I'd want this, right? But no, it was always a little tiny little cup. And I remember the first time I drank one, I had already been introduced to the ices at the Kmart's, right? And well, I love those. So I thought that, but I noticed right away, I was like, oh, this thing's staying like level, because with the icy, like, you know, it foams up because it has carbonation. And I think that's the biggest difference, is that the ices are carbonated. Yes, Sherry. Are you kidding? We got a Dairy Queen everywhere. The Rio Grande Valley has the highest rate of obesity. You better believe we got Dairy Queen. Yeah. You know, I once in a while I had you know, my favorite was the what is that thing at the Dairy Queen? What are those things called that they put? It's ice cream and they put the toppings in there. What is that? What is a Mr. Misty? That sounds refreshing. What is that? I like anything that's cold. Yes, a blizzard. My favorite blizzard was a tropical. But there was always something. I don't remember if it was the tropical had. There was something that it didn't come with, but I was always like, why wouldn't you fucking put it in there, right? Because it had coconut, pineapple. It had a third thing, but I always asked them to put something else in it. Yeah, a blizzard. This is called a frizzle. Thank you. Oh my God. That freaking hater. So yeah, I do have a day off. So remember the other day when she was like, oh, and my neighbor's car's been there all day. So if she starts doing a video with scrubs on, first of all, okay, you fucking psychotic fucking hater. But two, you don't know fucking shit about my fucking industry, man. You don't know if I have a fucking patient at 7 p.m. You don't know if there's a every 12-hour freaking IV. No sabes nada y ahí andas moviendo la boca de cosas que ni sabes. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I have a rare day off. But
A rare day off? I don't think it's that rare. You've been live and at home many a time.
oh my God, you guys, please pray for me. I hope everything goes well.
Well, you're going to be popping your boobs out. I'm sure you expect everything to go well.
Teresa has known me first. She says, hey girl, your hair reminds me of 6th grade when it was short. Teresa, she knew me, you know, my grandma would set me up for failure, but she didn't mean to. If I wasn't in the library, my grandma would drive me 10 miles away to the next town, and she would drop me off at 8 o'clock, and I'd have to wait for an hour for that city pool to open. And now I think about it, and I'm like, and I just basically got to do whatever I want. Which means I'm gonna be in the pool all day long. I'm never gonna go in the shade. And for some reason, when I was a kid, even though I was fat, I was never hungry when I was in the water. I don't know why. It was so weird. You think? I don't know why. I just, every time I was at a pool or at the beach, I wasn't hungry. I wasn't thinking about food or anything. Anyway,
A bullshit?
you know nobody.
A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
She said she wasn't thinking about food or anything. Yeah, I beg to differ.
Even talked to me or told me anything about sunscreen. Nobody wore sunscreen back then. So can you imagine me 8 hours, 8 hours, because I wasn't going to get out of there. I don't have a swimming pool at my house. I don't even have a little baby swimming pool. I don't have nothing. That means that my ass is going to be in this big ass pool all day long. All day long. And I was. So when I started school, every time I started school, I was so dark. I was so dark. And it was just another way to bully me because, you know, fucking kids are weird. They'll bully you because you're too dark. But anyway, Terry has known me ever since before I blossomed. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. In 6th grade, I looked like a fucking like a fat dark little boy. I'm not even kidding. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Oh my goodness. Really? You know what my favorite food is when you go to the beach? There's one thing that I'll take. You know, when my life was beautiful, I had my Jeep Wrangler. And we hook up a trailer all the time to it. Like a flatbed. And we'd put like all what, you know, as you know, just stuff we would use to be out there all day, right? And I remember being out there, not even having had another baby after my boys. And then I remember being out there pregnant. And then I remember being out there on the beach with my first little baby girl. And then I remember being out there on the beach with my baby girl, almost 2, and me pregnant again with her sister. And then I remember being out there on the beach with both of them year after year after year after year, and their brothers as well. And by that time, their older brother's girlfriend, right? And it was just so beautiful. But anyways, you know what I love eating at the beach? I don't even care if they get kind of melty. I kind of like them like that. I kind of do. Freaking regular white bread, just regular cheap white bread with the fake Kraft singles and ham. It tastes like the food of the gods when you're at the beach. I don't know why I'm like that, but I love it. I love it. Every time. Oh, I didn't say anything, Donna. I read your comment. Okay. I said, she asked me, the other lady asked me, what is the best cream for no wrinkles? And I said, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I would use creme de la mer. But honestly, if you guys want to decrease wrinkles, like every adult, like I would suggest, if I were turning 18, I would immediately start using a retinoid. And I may not use like Retin-A right away. No. Science has gotten so good that they have like baby retinoids. Because you don't want to pull out the big guns in the beginning. Because you don't really need to. And plus, if you start using the big guns in the beginning, hardly anything's gonna work later on. At least it won't work the way you want it to work. Yes, we used to go. That's what I call them, beach sandwiches. I call those beach sandwiches. And a lot. I just liked it when they weren't even that fresh. It was already like the end of the day, and it's like, the ham and that cheese got it. Like it became one. Yeah. I remember I was so sad because this was before This was my second maid. This is the person that actually married, right? And before we had Jesse. And I remember we went to Matamoros, which is Mexico. But our plan was to go to the beach that day. But there was something that we had to do in Matamoros. And I had made like 10 beach sandwiches. And we were all excited because we were going to just spend the whole day at the beach. And you know they don't let you bring that shit back from Mexico. They confiscated our beach sandwiches. And we were just ham and cheese. Sorry. And then there's one, and I showed y'all the other day, I think it's called A313 from the French pharmacy. And I barely started using those. I should have started using a retinoid a whole long time ago. I don't want to get Botox or anything like that. That shit's expensive. That's why I won't color my hair ever. Because that shit's expensive. That's why I won't cut my hair ever. That shit's expensive. I don't like doing anything that you have to maintain. These things are enough. Like, these things are really enough. Like, that's the one thing that I'm, it's like, at my feet. You know? But the foundation that I used, when I put it on, I was like, I thought it was tinted primer or something like that. I didn't think it was foundation. So I put it on my face and I was like, it was more coverage than it looked nice, right? And I was like, wait a minute, what is that? So I took it back out from where I put it, and it was called, I'll take a picture and post it. It was called something perfecting blurring cream. They didn't call it a foundation, but it is the foundation. It is. It's, you know what? It's amazing because you all have seen me doing videos and you always see my freckles because I would never use that on my face. But today I decided, I don't know why I decided to put all the makeup on. And
Has she said where she's going yet? Has she said that, like, specifically where?
every time I look at myself, like right here, I look at myself, it doesn't, like, I'm not used, I hadn't seen her in a long time. I hadn't seen her like in 2 years. I don't remember the last time that I put foundation on. But it's nice. It's nice because before I used it like that, you know, sometimes I'll get like a little mark and you're not supposed to do that, but you know, I'll squeeze it. Sometimes I'll get a pimple because I'll get stressed out once in a while. And it stays red. And what I would do with that stuff is so good, and it really does perfect. I didn't believe it. And I got it off the TikTok, and on the TikTok video, they were saying like it just makes everything blurred and perfect. It's almost like when you Photoshop, you know, and you take a piece of skin from there and you put it on that, and you make it all one color like that. And I remember I had a pimple right here somewhere, and I was like, I don't have any concealers or anything, none of that shit. And it's like, what are you gonna do now, Vanessa? And then I remembered that what I have all over my face. And for 4 days, I was even doing live videos and y'all couldn't see it. Y'all couldn't see it, but had I not put that shit on there, I wouldn't be able to, it would be like so red and And all I did was get a tiny little like just a tiny little not even like the tip of a pen, like a ballpoint pen size, right?
What is it?
And I would pat it on the thing and it would make it disappear. I'm not kidding. And I love it because it's really light. It is, it's light. And I'm used to and I have my favorite foundation. I have it there. But I don't even think they make it anymore. I haven't worn it in forever. I don't even think they make it anymore. It's called, it's Kat Von D's, more than full coverage foundation, and it really is. I don't know why I was obsessed with more than full coverage foundations. Can you believe that? That's all I would ever buy. I don't know why I would do that.
I was wondering if somebody was going to say something about those straps. Now, isn't that a little bit tacky? Shouldn't they be hidden or something, or something?
I don't know. That's so weird that I would do that. But anyway, Lady Gaga's foundation is amazing, and if you all have not tried her foundation, that's my favorite too. I love it. I love it because they put a lot of technology into it, and it's not like the foundations in the past. It literally, it doesn't get cakey. And I don't know if it's like a polymer or whatever. I don't know what they put in there. I don't know if it's silicone. I don't know what it is. But it doesn't get cakey, and when it dries, it moves with your skin, like if it's your skin. I'm so sorry for these Indian people. I'm just so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm about to get to my destination, and so I'm just letting y'all know right now. But hold on. I'll say bye to you.
Yeah, right. There's 30 minutes left.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Right now, just a little bit. I don't even know how those Indian men found me.
Pakistani. Not Indian.
They've been here for years.
I guess. Pakistani.
Is it dewy? No. Does it look like that? No, it's not. I haven't seen. That is beautiful.
Yeah,
That is beautiful. I hadn't really seen myself. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's nice. That's nice. And that's because I wanted my freckles to show. And so what I did was I just need to do a get ready with me again so y'all can see how I do it. But I always apply foundation the way that I apply cream face cream. I always put it like this, and I go like that. And with this one, I started on the sides, and I hardly did this. That's why you can barely see my freckles. But if I would have gone over it, you wouldn't be able to see them, at all. I'm not used to seeing myself with foundation anymore. That's so weird. I look so formal. I look like I'm going to an event. I look like if I'm...
Yeah, you look formal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure.
Now I feel uncomfortable because I feel like if I look like I'm going to prom or something, like it's too much. Oh my God, I will. I'll do a get ready. I've gotten good at the technique. Oh my God, I did something different, y'all, today. You see these lashes? I did something different. So remember that I told you I was having a really hard time doing it the way that the Asian ladies do it? So easy. They even have like, have y'all seen them do their TikTok live? I'm just there mesmerized. I'll just watch this shit. Watch them putting on and they're not, and they are taking that shit off like nothing. And putting like 5 different sets. And that had been me, and I would have tried that shit. I would have had a goopy mess all over the place. I don't know how they do it. Anyways, they make it seem so easy, and they have these little pots, you know, these little things where they put the glue in there, and so they're able to, you know, and like, you know, ever so like dip the eyelid. I can't do it that way.
Oh, that was such a classic moment when she got flashed by Thai guy. So funny. I gotta look for that video. I've got it on my video somewhere. I just gotta find out what night that was. It was great.
I cannot do it that way. So like 3 weeks ago, remember I told you guys that I found the technique? And so what I do now is I'll curl my eyelashes. I did it even better this morning. I curl my eyelashes, and I would, and you go like you do one coat of the eyelash glue, right? And on both sides. And then you start just, because by the time you coat this side's already tacky, right? But last night I saw a TikTok. You see, I always start with the outer. I don't know why. I mean, she started with the inside first. Oh my God, is that easier? Why would? It's easier. It's easier. It's so much easier, actually. It is so much easier because when you start on the outside, the whole time, like, you have to go past these big ones that you already did. But if you start with the small ones, then none get in your way. I love it. I'll do that next time.
Antoinette. Yeah, this one's kind of almost over, but I got another one coming up right behind it.
Thank you, May, but I don't think you can see them too much right now. Where's my heels? Okay. Well, I guess this is it.
What government agency could she be going to dress like that? Seriously. I'm being serious.
Thank you. They are by, my favorite lashes are by those ladies, those girls, the Dream something. Dream something. And it reminds me of all the little stuff that I used to like when I was a little kid. You know, it's like, all their stuff is like pink with like clouds, and it's just really cute, right?
Welcome, Vanessa.
But they have freaking amazing lashes. Don't let the packaging fool you. Like, they ain't playing. Like, look at these lashes. These are called their fairy lashes. Those other ones the other day were called their fox lashes. They have some, and they start with an M, and they look like anime lashes. Those are really nice. No, if I show you my outfit, the haters are they're gonna get all like saying that I'm being salacious and scandalous. And it literally is just my body. It literally is just my body. It's like,
oh, God,
they would be so satisfied if I had like 0 curves. then they'd be okay with me wearing,
I kind of saw it already at the
dress.
gas station, so big whoop.
No, because then you know how the men are.
Centers for Disease
Right?
Control. Yeah, that's a government office, right? Yeah. Good one.
It's a pink sweater dress, and you've seen this on the TikTok.
A Liberty lady.
You can wear it two ways, but I didn't wear it with there's a little piece that you can put and it covers your arms, but it only goes up to right here, like right here. So from here to here it's open, but I didn't want that because it wasn't covered. Like it just made me feel like it didn't make me feel like how the blazer makes me feel. It just felt a little bit more. This feels a little bit more professional.
That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, that helps. I would like to see her go up against the judge from My Cousin Vinny. What are you wearing?
Donna says, I have to say something. I have not read all of your story, but I do see you are not at fault. Thank you so much. Seems people have done you so wrong. I'll read your comment right now. Hold on. Thank you.
I thought she arrived and pulled in.
It only took 10 years. It only took 10 years, but I think it just got just too much. Like the haters have gotten so far with their hate, and on top of that, part of my story is the fact that here in my region, they thought that it was funny to gang stalk me. They had the whole valley participating in it.
Nobody was gang stalking her.
I'm not kidding.
Delusion.
Everybody thought it was so cool. It was so cool.
She wishes to be gang stalked. I can tell you that much. She wants that crap to happen. She really does.
Everything that you all think is disgusting today, people, they were having a ball doing it. I'm not kidding. That's why this woman thrived. This fucking hater, Ophelia Moreno, that's why she thrived. Yep. And then, of course, that first hateful man recruited her, because he was getting shit from people saying, but you're a man doing that to a woman. So, he just got Ophelia Moreno. Right?
Maury Povich has decided that is a lie.
But it's not so cool anymore, which is why y'all are fucking appalled whenever y'all see it. Whenever y'all see the way that they are. Right? Hold on. I'm gonna put my heels on. And so you guys become appalled. But the thing is, in my opinion, she was born evil. She's an evil woman, in my opinion. You cannot be, there's not a sadist alive that I will never believe. If you're a sadist to me, you are evil. Because Because you got to be evil to laugh at the tragedies of others. You have to be. You have to be. Yeah, no, anybody who saw this from the very, very beginning. I love you. Oh, let me finish reading what she wrote.
Just a dreamer.
I have to say something. I have not read all of your story, but I do see you are not at fault. Seems people have done you so wrong. I hope you get the justice you deserve. You are an amazing woman to deal with all they are putting you through. I love you. Thank you for recognizing that, and have put you through. So sorry you have to go through all this because of people who are so jealous of a beautiful person. As I said, inside and out, we all do wrong in life, but I'm sure you did nothing to deserve this crap. Keep staying as strong as you are. No, I didn't do anything. And because people are starting to
If you could only see my hand gesture, I'm making that right now.
Started to talk shit about my son.
Use your imagination.
My scrawny little boy who was picked on back then, because back then he was really tiny compared to people's age. This fucking lying fucking bitch who has no fucking proof of that. But her sister wants to call in and say, what proof does your fucking sister have about any of this shit she said about me? You fucking double standard bitches. Right? So when people, she must have started seeing when some of you started saying, oh, all of this started because you stood up for your sons. I did. You don't hear her talking shit about, the thing is that it happened at the same time. I would love to see her talk shit about my older son. Because he was only being bullied by one person. He was only being physically assaulted at his school by one person. Who was fucking found guilty. Right? But you're not going to talk shit about him, right? But somehow you think you can talk shit about my other son. No, your son was the bully. No proof. That was never the truth. You think that I was going to jeopardize?
Never the proof? What? Never the truth? But she said no proof first, right? That was her first instinct to say there's no proof.
Are you kidding? I just realized, like, tell them the truth, Vanessa. The truth is, I don't raise fucking bullies. My kids are fucking respectful. Both of my sons are with two wonderful young ladies. Both of them. And those young ladies are treated with such respect. I don't know what young men you have known, you fucking hateful Ophelia Moreno, but you don't know my fucking sons. You don't. But on top of that, I would never have. Are you kidding?
I don't think you know them either too much, to be honest.
Like the fucking bully parents, I would have set my kids straight. But the thing is, I didn't have to. I never had to get after my son for hitting another kid. Because bullies raise fucking bullies. And he was raised by a fucking empath. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, let me put my heels on. You know, I love these heels. I absolutely love these heels. I love them.
Seriously, she's going to a government agency dressed like that?
God, another one. Bananas. Ain't nobody want your bananas. Ain't nobody want your bananas. No one. Yeah. But the thing is, now that people are seeing it that way, every single thing that people see is good about me, that's why she's like, oh, okay, well, well, people believe that about her son. Well, I'm just going to say that her son was the bully, even though I have no proof, because it was not true. It was not fucking true. It was not fucking true. I wasn't going to go to fucking school board meetings saying, protect my son. If my son was the one that was bullying people. But look at the shit that she says about my little girls. That bitch is lucky that I'm not like her. She really is. She really is. She really is. She's fucking lucky that I am not a fucking stupid ass Rancho Tejano hillbilly like her. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not either. Because I'd probably be in jail right now. Yeah. For being the fuck out of a fucking woman. But I'm glad I'm not like that. This is Rihanna's lipstick. I fucking love it, y'all. You know, this lipstick is the very first time that I have no other lipstick has made me feel like the first time I ever put red lipstick on but this one. Because I love it. It's Rihanna's and it's called MVP. The haters are gonna love that. It's called MVP. Most valuable player. So anyway. Yes, Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty. Linnell Boswell, why would you do that? Why would you put your cash up? You know, I probably wouldn't have thought anything of it, but I've never seen you here or comment or anything. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Go fish off somebody else's pier. You know? Get over here. Oh my God. They're doing that because it's my birthday month. I'm not the kind of woman that just puts my cash app out there.
What?
Está bien there. I know. You know? Get out of here. Never ever making a positive comment. Didn't even know you were here. And suddenly people are, you know, and it's like, well, let me get in on that. Let me get in on that. No, ma'am. No. Anyways, thank y'all so much. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And you know what else she does? So not only does she do that, the weird thing is, did you see her last night? And in every video, go to this page. They have the truth about what's the fucking truth?
Seriously. I mean, really seriously. All right. In fact, I'm going to edit this out a little bit. Who in the heck would go to court looking like that? Even if, okay, if it's not court, what if it's a business meeting? But the way she makes it sounds, it's some kind of illegal, some kind of, maybe it's federal court, county court, a county meeting with attorneys or something. You're going to go like that?
I'm not like you. Not every human has the ability to be imperfect and still likable. You would know fucking zero about that. I have that ability. And I know you know that about me, and that's why you fucking hate it. That's why you hate it. So whenever you try to send people, why do you think it hasn't worked? How long has all those stupid pages been up? It's never worked. It's never worked. No matter how many people you try to funnel over there. It's never worked, because people who believe in my story know that there's not a fucking thing that you can say about Vanessa Tijerina that fucking matters. What matters is the bullshit that she didn't deserve. And what matters is the whole reason they did that to her.
Does taking responsibility matter? Does fessing up and just accepting responsibility matter? I know she likes to tout her 12 arrests. She's very proud of those 12 arrests. But she wants everyone to believe that she did nothing wrong, even though she stole the sunglasses, caught on video. Yeah. Harassment charges, the food stamp fraud, which she's indicted. There's going to be an announcement on that pretty soon, by the way, on the appeal. And she did nothing wrong. Nothing at all. Interesting. I mean, interesting, but
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
couldn't have said it better myself.
Because if haters like Ophelia Moreno. Thank you. Let me check. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, I did. Yes, ma'am. Candy, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to let y'all go, and you all have a great day, and be well and safe. And yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know what else. That's what. Oh my God.
God, I mean, if I'm walking in the court with somebody like that, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, man, you're good. You walk ahead. I'll be in there in a minute. If it's court, I'm not even saying it's court. I don't know what it is. But she made it sound like some official government meeting of some type, which is also probably
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
whatever caught her attention. She looked up and down. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did anybody else catch that?
That fucking matters.
Replay, watch.
What matters is the bullshit that she didn't deserve. And what matters is the whole reason they did that to her. Because of haters like Ophelia Moreno. Thank you. Let me check. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, I did. Yes, ma'am. Candy, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to let y'all go, and you all have a great day, and be well and safe. And yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know what else. That's what. Oh my God. Stop it. Oh! Do we have a hater? Oh, we do. I don't even have to see. Megan Decker York has been my hater for a long, long time. Megan Decker York is, you know, she's a potato face with hair like little orphan Annie's, and that's not cute on an adult. Anyway, she's not pretty, and she hates the world. She's unhealed. I've never blocked her. I've never blocked her because she's the kind of hater that will always come back. Aren't you, Megan? Right? She's the one that one time she was like, come try that shit in Idaho. It's like, my dad lived in Idaho for like 20 something years. There's a lot of Mexicans in Idaho. She literally thought that because she was white, she was going to take over a whole damn state. Bitch, please. And I'm still not going to block you. You know why? Because you have no power. There's not a fucking thing that you can say that's going to bother anything. Plus, they'll take care of you.
Okay, how do you say the name? Angelia?
Thank you.
Angelia Nicole?
Gene Stapleton Silverbird
Yeah, he's
says,
in. Michael,
disinterested. You gotta have more than boobs. Who the fuck's trying to get your fucking interest? First of all, let's start there. Because who the fuck are you? I don't even... I woke up... I went almost 47 years of my life not knowing you fucking existed. Why would I care about what you think? In that one sentence, you're fucking jealous of my tits. You can say whatever you want, but you're jealous of my fucking tits. You think I'm doing this shit to fucking get the interest of white haters? Fuck no. And you're one. You're just like those bitches that come over here and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get out of here, bye. And who the fuck invited you here? You do not have to announce your departure when your arrival was never invited. Get on now.
I don't know if she was intimidated by something outside, but definitely caught her attention.
And there comes, oh, we got all the white hateful ladies. There comes Dawn Sanch. Do you want me to show everybody why y'all hate me? I'm just going to give it a little while before I do it. That way, when I do it, you won't be like, she's picking on me. So let's see. Who else? Who else? Yeah, you are. You're jealous, too. All of you fucking bitches that came over here from the fucking hate page. All of you are jealous because look at all of you. Look at all of you. And during a weekday in the middle of the day.
A bullshit?
You're only here because you were there watching me.
Bullshit.
Probably sit in your underwear on the sofa. And then you come over here. Right? Look at Meg. She's not even embarrassed. She thinks she's real. She thinks she... Okay. She thinks she's a badass. I'm taking a drink every time you say F and well, I don't know. I'm drunk now. We believe that you're drinking in the middle of the day. We believe it. It just serves to point. It just serves to underscore the points that I've made about you. I'm not gonna block you, girl. These people will, you know, deal with you. Okay. All right. I love y'all so much. Y'all do whatever you want with Megan. And yeah, that's it. And all you other fucking haters, I don't even care. Because all of y'all are fucking ugly asses and that's why y'all are hateful. Megan says, there's nothing to be jealous about. I got a home, don't hang out in my car. Now, this is a brand new car. And I got a home. And I don't look like you. You can do whatever you want. And the reason that I have taken off my gloves with you right now is because you are a fucking bitch of bitches. You were trying to take over a whole damn state because you think that the white race is more supreme. You were like, try to come say that shit in Idaho.
What?
Why? Because you and your white haters are going to do what? That's how you are. That's how you are. Why is your shit coming up under Cool Life? I don't even know what that is.
Didn't you have to leave?
I don't care if they share my shit on any kind of page. None of that matters to me. All of these brand new haters always starting with their new shit. If you're a new hater here, first of all, I don't care. I don't care if you share my shit on, you know, those shitty ass pages. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if a whole bunch of you, like 20 of you, come over here. It doesn't matter to me. It's you. It's you. If we go to the pages of most of my haters, no motion. There's no motion. What do you mean motion, Vanessa? There's no motion. There's no motion. If you're lucky, you're gonna see a still picture. But these hateful bitches will never post a video. And they will for sure never go live. Because they don't like to move their face around like this.
Next video is coming right
Because
up.
not every angle is pretty. If they can even find one that is. Anyways, I thank you. Thank you. Anyways, y'all are hateful bitches. I love y'all. To the rest of y'all. Have a great day. Bye.
Alrighty. So just want to make you aware. Get rid of that. Beware. See that? It's like a fake account or something. Got a message from them. They reported my Facebook and the video. So if you see that, or if you want to block it, you should. The message said, reported for allowing immodesty and per vile mouth. If you read the comments on that last video, you will see others complaining. It is your page. Take ownership of your content. So, and then you look at her video and there's nothing on there. At her Facebook account, there is completely nothing on there. So, anyway, let's go to video number 2. This one is just under an hour. Well, it's not long. And if we had to skip, we'll skip. So, if you're ready. Later that day. That voice, what that little, not a meme. I know it comes from a TV show or a cartoon or something. A few moments later. Where does that come from?
Hi, Miss Victoria. How are you?
Good night,
Hi,
Julie.
Belinda. Hi, Stacy. How's everyone doing, Miss Carmen?
I know, right? Faith
Hi,
White.
Aya. Hello, Tocaya.
Like if they couldn't come up with a faker name than that.
It's so weird, right? To call, like, when you see someone else with your name, right? You know what I mean? Y'all, this video is about nothing. But I have a little bit of a drive, and, you know, I just wanted to show y'all how this makeup has lasted. Look at that. I don't bring powder, or I don't even have compact. I don't even own a powder compact, right? So, you know, look at that. That's crazy.
SpongeBob.
I will take
Alright.
a picture of
Yeah,
it
post
and
someone.
post it. And this is the one. This is what I'm gonna say. Hey, New Jersey, Texas hugs right back at you. Thank you. No, I finished doing what I was doing, and
Who you were doing? Oh, what you were doing?
well, I'm not gonna go dressed like that. Just need patience. So, but no, these patients are on my way back home. Thank you, Norma. Thank you. Thank you. Time will tell. Time will tell if everything went well. Yes! This is the makeup from today. That's why I did this video, to show you guys. Can you believe that?
I got a feeling I will be skipping forward for some of this.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I think it's the first time. I think maybe it's because it's not like full coverage, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter because it's so light. But I mean, what would you all rather have if you could only choose a foundation that does one of two things? Would you rather have a foundation that has a blurring effect, or would you rather have a foundation that is full coverage?
Doesn't that depend on how you apply it?
You know?
Not that I know anything about it. Just wondering.
And I didn't put. Hi, Diane. I didn't put. I'm real lazy when I do makeup. I'm real lazy. Most of the time, by the time I'm almost done, I'm already frustrated. And I'm just like, man, this shit took forever. So I don't ever put any powder. And I have it. I have some of the best setting powders.
Living my best life.
But I'm like,
Who
why
might
did I
this
even
be?
buy them?
Gonzalez,
I really do. I really do. I have two of the best setting powders, right? And I don't use them because,
Who could that be?
well, they make a mess. You know? And then you have to get a brush, and then, you know, I mean, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that this was not set, and it still looks like I just did it. Why would I need to be careful? I live in Texas. This is legal. And even when I showed you my face, there's no danger. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm absolutely driving.
On the highway.
Man, if I ever trade this in for a car that Because the model of this car, there's a model of this car in a newer year that it's autopilot. People are just going to freak out, right? They are. They're going to have a huge problem with it. They are. Even though there's no law at all that says that those cars are outlawed in Texas, people will still have a problem with it. They will freak out. They will. You know, I just realized that I've never played the radio in this car ever in my life. Ever. You see me doing this? Do you see me doing this? Turning the radio on keeps my eyes off the road more than doing this. It does, and that's not even the channel that I want. Station. Don't do that. I straight block people when they do that. I'm not a child. I'm going to be a 47-year-old grown-ass woman in a state where everything that you see in this screen is legal. I've been driving since I was 14. Yeah. I've probably driven more miles than the majority of human beings. I'm not even kidding. I'm not.
Interesting.
I bought this car brand new, and it already has 60,000 miles. That's one car in a little over a year. So I think I know a thing or two
Bullshit. Bullshit.
about how to drive.
Bullshit.
I do. I really do.
Trying to do that math.
My goodness.
I know she drives a lot. She's had the car for what, a year? 60,000 miles in a
Anyway,
year?
my makeup and how it lasted. And that's because I was a sweaty mess when y'all, I thought that being sweaty, remember? You all saw my face was all red.
Can't get a license at 14.
It was all red.
Is that what
it
she
took
said?
about, what, 20 minutes for the redness to go away? I was sweating. And I haven't done nothing to my face. That's crazy. Because I'll tell you one thing. Even if it was the best, like the lady, maybe not the Lady Gaga one, but like even some of the best full coverage ones, there would have been a little bit of an issue.
Roy! All day long, Roy.
That was by special request.
It would not look like this. I can't believe this looks like this. It's crazy. Anna says, wow, 60,000 miles you drive. Yes. Yeah. You know, I just realized that. No, that makes about, yeah, that's about right. Because I had a Wrangler, and it was, how many years old was it? It was, okay, and then, well, it was about 10 years old, and it had over 200,000 miles. I've already gone past that average with this one. You know? Thank you. The weather in Texas is 69 degrees right now. It's actually really nice. It's really nice. . Thank you. Yes, it's by and the lipstick I haven't even touched up because I don't even have it. That too. That's crazy, right?
I think I'm gonna skip forward. Yeah, Lori.
I love it.
I just did a basic 60,000
I love this lipstick.
12 months.
It's amazing. I have never had a lipstick
Like
that was this
5,000 a month,
pigmented,
right?
ever.
Roughly.
It's by Rihanna. Rihanna's Fenty Beauty, and it's called MVP, Most Valuable Player.
Vanessa McGillicuddy. Look at that.
Hey, this is a remix. I haven't. Wow. I love this.
Oh God, another one that likes Como La Flor. Don't get me wrong, I love Selena, but
Wow.
The Valley's Party Station parties
That's
from
crazy.
the Volkswagen Studios. Wild 104, the Valley's Party Station.
I think she's just saying that to give people the impression that she's driving for work so much. Don't need to hear
Each
that.
time I'm playing the radio in this car.
Todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van, disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan, pero queriendo.
Hi, man. Mandy, I haven't messaged you. My birthday's on Thursday. My birthday's on Thursday. My birthday's on Thursday. You know what that means? You know why I'm telling you that. You know what I mean? Just letting you know. Thank you, thank you. Gracias. Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. "38 degrees in New York, 44 in Washington." Sorry guys, let me get rid of this one. Hi Blanca, how are you? Really? I love seafood. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh my God, the lights are right there. That's some crazy shit. Look at that. And you can see, like, look. You can see, like, my individual eyebrow hairs. This... that or I've been taking really good care of my skin, because I really have. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. It also, no, but I think, no, just the product itself looks good. Yeah. I'll let you know. 7 degrees in Scotland. Oh my goodness. Stay warm. Gracias, gracias. Like when that lady messaged last night, I guess this is what she means, you know, like, she looks different. Yeah. And right now I look different from yesterday. Very different. I look very different from yesterday. I think that's why they call it makeup. I don't know. Vanessa says, you haven't even done a touch-up? Seriously, that shit looks good, no joke. Right? But I know why it does. Okay, let me tell you. So, obviously, I wash my face. And I did a moisturizer. And once I put the moisturizer on, that's when I shaved my whole face. And really, it's just peach fuzz. But it makes a difference. It makes a difference. I promise you it makes a difference. It makes, look at that. It wouldn't look like that if I hadn't done that. That is okay. And then I put my primer on.
Okay, now I'm going to skip forward.
And then with a regular razor.
And more.
I can't even remember the last time I ever went. I'm being serious. Because usually I'll just order whatever it is I need. Or, Matt, I love the Dollar stores. Dollar General, Dollar Tree, all of them. Family Dollar. And they're really stepping up their game. Like they cost, for real. In every department. I'm not even kidding. The cleaning department, the little chingaderas to get organized, like they always have them around the craft section, or in the school supply section, There's just a lot, and it has stuff that you would never find at Walmart either, too.
Interesting
stuff. Ron G D wants me to know that I'm ugly. Well, I don't fucking think so. I don't think so, sir. I mean, Classic example. Remember today's video when I told you all? There are people that will see me and on sight hate me. And this man hated me enough. Also an example of one of the three kinds of men that come over here. We either never know that they're here because they're silent and they're just watching.
You know what? I'm going to say it again. Well, I'm going to let him say it for me.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
You do not go to some kind of, like she said, government agency meeting dressed like that. What a crock of horse stuff,
Or they're extreme gentlemen. Or they're like this sad, weak-ass motherfucker right here. You know what I mean? And it's like, please, we all know why you're just the same catty-ass energy. There's no difference between you and a hateful sister cousin. How sad. Sir, don't say that. People are going to start rumors, Mr. Robinson. Don't do that. Because, sir, I don't know you, but thank you for not being one of those gentlemen that are rude. Thank you. People are so mean. I'm laughing because I'm like, literally all he wrote was ugly. Like, because I was like, I know that he did not write ugly. For real, I'm being serious. I was like, what? Like, I wonder what goes through the mind of somebody when they do that. Like what are they expecting? Like, for me to be like, oh my God, am I? No. Oh my God.
It looks like she's sitting on the gas.
I'm not just ugly. Oh my God. Thank you for being honest with me. 47 years and no one's told me that I'm ugly. No, I'm not just ugly, I'm fucking ugly. I'm fugly.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Thank you so much for being honest. This is going to be my last live video. Because you all do not deserve to be looking at this fugly face. No, that's not going to happen. My goodness. Some people are mean. Anyway.
She's triggered.
I saw a meme the other day. What I need is, I need to go on a vacation. Those kind of vacations that you post everything except the person that you're with. If you know what I mean. Right? That's what I want. For real. Thank you, Amelia. She says it's because you have strength, but you are still feminine. They can't stand. They can't. Not everybody can have the perfect balance. It's rare that you see somebody that can be ultra feminine. You know? But they'll tell a motherfucker off like real quick. Real quick. And savage like too. You know? Okay, no. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to block you. Come on now. That's not that kind of page. I would like to be inside you. Straight block. Straight block. My goodness.
Oh man, these dudes from India or Pakistan or whatever.
Blanca says, "Oh, thank you.
They give zero.
You are beautiful. You have smooth." Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna pay attention. I've noticed. You know what's strange? Well, it's not strange. I guess it's when I trigger them the most, certain people. But like, I don't get those kind of comments. Like when I don't wear foundation, and you couldn't see my freckles. I don't know, but I've noticed that like when I look extra nice is when they're like, ew. Or that lady earlier, that hater. I don't even think I even blocked her. I don't know if I did. The one that said, uninterested. Uninterested. You have to have more than big boobs. Well, first of all, I'm not trying to interest you. Are probably the last human, because I didn't even know you existed, right? But you have no fucking idea. And how sad that you assume something about somebody just because they have large breasts. Honestly, for real. Because inside, I'm a nerd. I'm an absolute nerd. And I'm smart. And I'm brave. And I'm a whole lot of other shit other than just my boobs. Mm-hmm. Thank you. You know what, Blanca? I was thinking about the other day. I hardly have any pictures because I do that a lot. And I always later, I'm like, look at you. And I always remember Elvis Presley being like, thank you. Thank you very much. And he always did that too. That's so funny that you say that. But I'm sure it won't be long till somebody says, till somebody goes and tells a hater, Vanessa's live right now, showing off her foundation. Can you believe her? And then saying, she has lockjaw. She has those movements in her mouth that, she's high. She's high as a motherfucking sky. I'm being serious. I'm not even over exaggerating. You all know. I'm being serious. Juju Bean says, it's because most of the women that do that are jealous because they don't like you and they want to be like you. It's crazy they can't stand that your beauty outshines their ugliness. You know, I met a woman today.
Juju
and she was really pretty. Like, I mean, like really pretty. You know? Like, complete matches the beauty standards. Right? And so I was, you know, doing the business that I was there to do, right? And she tells me, I love your eyelashes. She's like, and so then I don't know how we started talking, and she says, she says, I've been in a lot of fights. I said, where are you from? And she was like, I thought she was originally from here because, you know, she's Hispanic. And no, she just recently moved here from Detroit. And she told me that she used to be a model. And I knew that she was beautiful. And, like, I knew, like, she was exceptionally beautiful, right? And she was like, in my lifetime, I've been in a lot of fights. A lot of fights. Because women are vicious. They're vicious, and they always want to go for, every fight that I've been in, and they want to go for my face.
Why didn't you fight back? Yes, KK. Why didn't you fight back Christmas Eve 2020? You just allowed it to happen and let it happen.
And she's going to be almost 50. And she was like, it's like you guys do it all the time, right? But usually I don't talk to people other than the people that I work with. And so it was, you know, she was like, you're really pretty. You're beautiful. And I was like, thank you. Thank you.
And I was like,
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
And
that's what I was like.
it was genuine. Like, she wasn't being hateful. She wasn't, I don't know if she knew that she was, you know, confident enough, you know? And she was humble too, because she was like, I like your eyelashes. I paid so much for these, and I don't like how they look. And that's how we started to talk. Yes, there is, Marlene. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Nancy Faria says, women are vicious, especially when they are jealous about another woman's appearance. There's some man put in a bunch of eggplants. Like, if I'm gonna be like, you're matching my freak with eggplants. No. Nancy says, women are vicious, especially when they are jealous about another woman's appearance. Instead of women lifting up other women, they're really jealous. Yes. Ugly ones want to just put them down because they feel so insecure about their own looks. It's so sad. It's true. It's true. That's why I don't like it. Like, you know, y'all are very complimentary, but I don't like it when you guys compliment me and you make a self-depreciating statement about yourselves. Like, it literally makes me feel so sad. You know? Like, one time a girl on here said, just like that, you're so pretty. I've been ugly my whole life. And I just wanted to cry.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
No, because there's something beautiful about you. You're beautiful because you showed me kindness in your comment. And it's so sad that she's never been made to feel beautiful. You know? Right, Jojo? Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go now. And thank you. I know.
Yep.
It is.
Funny how that number changes, huh?
It is, you know? And I can't, it's weird though, because it's just weird because I see things like a lot different than most people see things. And you know how,
Yeah, right.
well, I've never cared about anybody calling me, like these people that come over here call me ugly and spike. I've been called ugly since I was 5, since I started school, right? And dark and fat and everything you could possibly.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Man, little dude, you're really outspoken today, huh?
Imagine, right? But I've never cared. I've never ever cared, right? So it amazes me, like these people that come over here, and it makes me feel sad because it's like, if you thought that was gonna do something to me, like you have no idea. Like it literally is as if you said nothing. But the reality is that it must have worked to hurt someone before. And there really is just people out there just trying to hurt people. To me, it's laughable, right? Because it's like, I'm not gonna believe that shit. And I never felt bad never being called beautiful. You know that I never felt bad. And I wasn't called beautiful until maybe 5 years ago. Yes. Well, and I didn't, for real. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But anyways, Janet Polk says, old, white, and wrinkled. I'm beautiful. Miss Polk, you are just a beautiful person. You could never be ugly. You can never be ugly.
God, Vanessa's so phony.
Kind people can never be ugly. Haven't you all met a kind person?
Yeah, not you though. But that one lady that Vanessa just called beautiful, that poor lady, I don't know, she's one wrong comment away from being ridiculed by her.
That it may not fit the standards of beauty.
Hey, Roca.
But the thought of them not being beautiful, and in fact, the thought of them being beautiful is what is in your mind. A genuinely kind, genuinely, authentically kind human being can never not be beautiful. That's beautiful. Monica Rosenbaum says, I defended you the other day on the ultimate. Oh, boy. Don't do that, girl. Don't do that. They'll come for you. She said,
Yeah.
I asked, why is Vanessa even on this page? I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And she goes, they tried to say you were racist. I said, well, I'm white and she has never been racist towards me. Thank you. That's right. Yeah. They run a damn hate page. They run a hate page. They hide their identities of the moderators and of the administrators. If you didn't run a fucking hate page, then you would be proud of the content that you put out there. You would be proud of how you make people feel. You wouldn't fear anything. But if you run a page and you put women on display so that other women, that page is merely meant for a bunch of ugly ass, ugly hearted, ugly souled women to just go hate, to make themselves feel better. That's all that shit is. And I know you bitches are looking at me right now. I said that shit, I'm flinching because I mean it.
See, that's funny. Because that message I got kind of had a similar vibe to it. Hmm.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful because you're kind. I'm serious. Every time someone's kind, Nancy says, I've never been told that I was beautiful by anybody. Well, I just told you, by anybody other than my parents. But that doesn't give me the right to put someone else down. You are beautiful, though. Everyone that's kind is beautiful. Everyone that's kind is beautiful. There's some men. A lot, actually. There's men that will marry women because of their beauty, right, and everything, even though the women treat them like shit. But the majority of men marry the woman that makes them feel good inside, regardless. And you can't say, yeah, but they get cheated on more. Matt, everybody gets cheated on.
Earth shattering.
Everybody gets cheated on. Everyone. Like, for real. Everyone. The most beautiful women in the world get cheated on. My point is that
And then there's Will Smith with Jada Pinkett.
even women, if they're not gold diggers, if they're not superficial, women want to feel safe. And the men in this world who will make a woman feel the safest are the kindest men. The kindest men are going to make you feel safe, and they're going to make you feel protected, and they're going to defend you. And they will always be considerate, and they're going to always think about whatever decision, how you will feel about something they're going to do. They have a conscience.
That message said, it just started off, reported for allowing immodesty and her vile mouth. If you read the comments on that last video, you will see others complaining. This is the part that I got that I feel was similar to what she just said. It is your page. Take ownership of your content. And later, I'm going to go back and catch that again.
I love kindness. I love kindness.
You don't love kindness. You love the illusion of hate. That's what you love. You love being hated. You fucking enjoy it. That's what you love.
That's why I've learned a lot of lessons.
Apparently not enough.
A pretty man comes, a pretty man that's kind. Get out of here, sir, before you become my next mistake. My next lesson. I'm getting next lesson vibes from you. Get out of my space. Because the longer that you're here, it's like, man, the longer that you're around me, it feels like I'm not going to be bothered learning that lesson. Get out of here. Get out of here. Being kind.
Vanessa doesn't want a nice guy. How dare you be a nice guy to her? What the hell's wrong with you? Vanessa, well, she wants to be hated. She wants to be hated. That's what she wants. She wants to be hated. So hate her And oh, you'll get her off, I promise.
Sherry says, I have been absolutely appalled at the amount of hate and jealousy other women have towards each other. Childhood trauma has made me have body dysmorphia. It is very hard to accept compliments and try to even think something positive about myself. You know what? I felt that way. Well, I didn't. I just felt like I didn't belong. But it was like that with every aspect. The way that I've always felt like an alien. This is, I don't, either I was born too soon or, not right now. I don't know what's going on, but I have to live this life, right? But in the area that I'm from, I would always, and I've said this before, I would always hide my butt. I would always have a sweater around my waist. And it wasn't because I felt self-conscious. It's just because, no one else was like me. No one else was like me. I knew that when I was alone and I took a shower and I would get dressed, I didn't care. At home, I didn't put a sweater around my waist. Because I knew that my body was accepted. It was just down here. It was just down here. And then 10 years later, it's like, it's okay. Like, it doesn't even, for real, it doesn't even matter how big you are no more. But I grew up at the time where,
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
This is the most we've heard from that kid.
Yeah. Thank you, Veronica. That's nice. She says, I think you are absolutely beautiful inside and out. I love watching your lives, and I love that you will put a hating ass bitch in their place. I love your vibes. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much.
So sorry to say it, and I really don't. But she's got that unit boob thing going on right now, right?
But now, get your head quick, fast, hopping off it.
Yeah, I'm not playing that.
I ain't.
Here comes the finger dance. Awkward.
I'm a West Side.
Veronica says, Vanessa, I had that problem too, but now I don't care. I don't care either. I really don't care. Like, when one of my most vicious haters was there, like, pretending to throw up and stuff and being like, so you like this and so you like that. And it's like, no. No. These are the days where there's some men, it's like, if you're less than 280, they don't want to look at you. They don't want nothing to do with you. No. Not everybody wants a hard body. No. And people, there's some people that are very, very fit and have hard bodies, and it's like, that flesh is not going to move. And, at certain times, but you know what I mean? It's just not going to do it. You see? You're going to have a certain amount of, fat. Right? Yeah. And some men like real. Like real. Some men really do like stretch marks, and some men really do like a little rumpling in the skin that is what we call cellulite. They don't, not only do they not mind, they welcome it. Give me that over here. Let me grab all up on that. You know? It's like, you're not going to put me down when I know
10 minutes left. 10 minutes.
Thank you, Cherie. Yes, that message made me feel really good. Thank you. She says, I told you my message this morning. I can see a difference in you. It seems that you have a joy in your heart again. It's because I chose to, it's because I didn't realize how much I wasn't choosing myself. And I think that we severely underestimate that. And a year ago, when I put that list out there, and of course the person that hates me the most was making fun and going through every single thing on my list and asking everybody and all her hateful audience, what do you think, guys? I don't think she's going to do that. I don't think she's going to do that, right? And in my journey of completing that list, I understood that if you're going to manifest like love in your life, you're not going to unless you love yourself, and you have to choose yourself, and you have to treat yourself like you have to behave with yourself like you would somebody that you have to be in love with yourself.
Oh, well, you are. That's for damn sure. We agree with you there. 155%. Yes, yes. That's right. Unbelievable.
And you, just the same way that I spoke about a man right now that will make you feel safe, you have to learn how to make yourself feel safe. You know? Like you know how some men will make coffee, you know, for the girlfriends in the morning, or will get it ready for them, you know? It's like, you can do things like that for yourself. You need to love your previous self and every version of your previous self, because until you do that, you're not going to let go of any old wounds. And then you have to love your current self that's evolving, and then you have to love your future self. And not just your future self a year or 5 years from now, your future self in the morning. And I've caught myself, now that I really learned how to start loving myself, it's like, go and put that clothes in the dryer right now.
A bullshit?
Cause
A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
the morning Vanessa is not going to appreciate that. And it's a nice thing to do. It's a nice thing to do. Fold that clothes before you go to sleep. Fold it. Because it's a nice thing to do. It's a nice thing to do for her. So when I started doing that, like, a lot changed in my life. Tracy says she's right. A couple of years ago, you looked empty in your eyes, but now your eyes are sparkling like, that's crazy, Tracy.
Sparkling.
You're like the third person today to say a version of exactly that about my eyes.
Oh,
that's
that was
crazy.
precious.
Wow. Yeah.
That just came out of nowhere, right?
And I had an epiphany, and I always kind of did. You know, you all know the statistics of unaliving yourselves, what it does to one's child. If you all don't know, a child has a 50% higher risk of unaliving themselves if one of their parents unalive themselves.
That's not true.
So,
let me look it up. Maybe it is true.
I think that's also true of how they see a parent deal with some rough things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I've been saying that for a couple of years now. Because there's two beautiful people. The day that everything is
Yeah,
as it
I
should
can't
be,
find a statistic
and as it should have never.
to back up her opinion. And I'll say opinion because she likes to throw stats out like that without looking anything up. We've already debunked her on a bunch of stuff. The only thing it does say that um, there was something here about a child. They said for the most part, a child will feel embarrassed when it comes to a parent committing suicide. I'm trying to find it right now. But anyway, we'll keep listening to her nonsense here.
Never been disturbed.
It's almost over.
And they need to see. They need to see the qualities of the person who they came from. And I think that impacts a child a lot. It's like they said, the number one indicator that a child, male or female, it doesn't even matter, male or female.
KK, you're right. Kids are at a higher risk of a lot of stuff in a single parent household, except suicide. Except suicide.
Is going to have a good life outcome, is the happiness of the mother. That's crazy.
Chris, this was her second video today.
And when I read that, I was like, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. It's a win all around. I learned to love myself, and I document. Yeah. I was no longer going to allow myself to be conveyed as being depressed or anything like that. And when that really started happening was when I decided back in March of 2023, 2 weeks after my surgery. That's when I was, recovering. And that's when I made that live video, and I was like, y'all, I'm just gonna be more myself. Just so that you know. Which meant I'm gonna be almost 100% authentic. I'm not going to mask to make anybody comfortable.
Interesting. However, it's not 50% like she said. She just threw that number out there. She just reached up for it, and she wanted to make some kind of a impact statement. But it's not no 50%. If it was, you'd have kids doing it all over the place, around the clock.
Susan says, there's nothing better than to feel accepted, adored, and safe. You're an amazing woman. You're surviving, but you deserve to have a partner or companion to hold you. Thank you. Allow you to be open, to allow yourself to open your heart to fresh love. I know. It's funny when you think about that. It's like, what if your soulmate, like, what if any one of us single ladies?
I'm pretty sure a soulmate of hers would not approve of all this nonsense.
What if our soulmate right now is literally being told how awful they are, or gaslit by a partner that doesn't love them. You know? Not being treated well. And that's the person that you're eventually going to meet. And, you know, they're your soulmate, which means they're going to make you feel loved and you're going to make them feel loved. But it's sad to think about what they could possibly be going through and what tragedies they've been going through and what struggles they're going through before you meet them.
2 minutes.
No. I have one more. But she's out to dinner. But she'll be home soon. Sherry says, one thing your kids will always know is that you will fight for them no matter what. You just believe fearless is in trend. Yes. Yeah. That's why 8 billion people in the world could feel the worst about me. And all that will matter to me, all that will ever matter to me, is that 4 so far, 4 of those 8 billion people know. They know. Yeah. Deborah Lynn says, I've been alone for 11 years and I love it. You know what? I saw a meme the other day. And men know. They're like, man, women nowadays, like for real, they don't put up with no shit. It's like, you've been eating too much. This ain't gonna work out. And I was like, you know what? Women get used to their peace. Yeah. It's like, nobody wants to be putting up with that shit. Nobody wants to be wondering if they're being made to look stupid. Nobody wants to worry about that shit. That's why you want a man that makes you feel safe, that you don't have to question anything about. You know? Anyways, I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Alrighty. Wasn't too bad for the night. Anyway, I do need to crash. I was already starting to deactivate myself. I thought this was going to be quicker. I don't know. I guess I stopped it too many times. But yeah, I need to get some sleep. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me tonight. And God willing, be back here tomorrow. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. Appreciate you. Have a good night, everybody.